Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tradespeople Tip. We're going to be changing this light switch pull string. What I'm doing, I'm pulling, and as you can see, nothing's happening. The clicking is gone. Alright, and we're going to be replacing it with this one. That's a cover. It's upside down. Alright, on here you have L1, L2, and COM. Alright. On this one, we can't see anything properly, so we're going to check that out, make sure we got the wires connected right. This wire here, look, is blue, look like it's just looped. Alright, so I'm not sure where that goes. We've got two yellows around there, which goes up to the earth, and the red one, I am assuming is L1. Alright, so I'm going to just work on assumption. I'm going to have a look properly. And I can see by looking properly, the red one is COM. So we got two reds for COM. And we got and I can't even see the L1 or L2. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take a picture of it. And there's our earth on the casing. Yeah? So what does that make the yellow one? Indeed. Right, so we're going to take this down anyway, check it out properly, talk you through it, and then we'll feed it back up. So we're going to take a little picture so that we know how our wiring goes back before we get too involved in ripping the whole lot down. Alright, well, first thing you're going to do is go turn our power off. So we're going to turn our power off, and then we're going to come back and we're going to check again to make sure these wires here are dead. If we come around here, and in here is where you tighten up your screw, just in there. So if we put our screwdriver in there, we press that. You can see that is also live. See when we touch it, the light comes on. There you go, there's a light. So that is also live. So this is live, and this is live. So these two are live, these two are live. There's your earth. So one of these must work permanent live, switch live. And that's your earth, right? So we're gonna disconnect all of this blue wire that's looped. We're gonna figure out everything before we go and fast with anything. But first thing we're gonna do is get our power switched off. Okay, back in a minute. Right, we've taken out our fuse and we double check again as where our wires connected, and we have no power whatsoever. Right, we come around here again into the screw, no power whatsoever. So we're pretty confident that's dead. Right, so let's get this thing off the ceiling. Red to red, yellow to yellow, blue looped. Okay? Right, I've turned the TV down. Okay, here we oh, son of a gun, there goes the remote. This is the base that fits on the ceiling. This is the base that came off the ceiling. First thing I've done, I don't want nothing to fall out of this, you know, hopefully it won't. Yeah, hopefully I'm wrong. Anyway, right, what I've done, got that upside down, got that on it. Made sure the holes line up to put it back onto the ceiling. Should be standard, but you never know. All right, my earth, which goes onto there, is there. Okay, this bit that's fallen out, that goes back into there, just like that. All right. Where before I took it off the ceiling, I marked it. So the marking there, this is my COM, which is that one I showed before. This is your red wire going in here. In here, L1, that's where your your yellow wire goes. And there it is on here. It does not say COM1. There's the E for the earth.
and you can see there's a connector, one of these locators missing out of here. Again, it's missing out of L2, so that's, I would assume that's where the looped wire would have gone. So just put the two in there and loop them together. So we're gonna just connect it back exactly how we took it part off. Common to red, L1 to yellow. Loop the blue back, put it all back together, and stick our earth in, and everything should be exactly as it was. This bit here that's fallen out, this bit goes underneath there. That bit, you see the log on it? That is what, when you pull your switch, that presses on here, and that tilts up to make contact with here. So just how it works, just underneath there. Let's chuck that back in there. And our wires go through here. Our switch, we've taken our switch apart as well. You can see on the bottom of there, it's got a spring, and that pulls that there, that pivots around there. That goes in there, just like that. Can't do it with one hand because I need to pull the string down. And it's on a spring, but I'm going to give it a go. That's all lined up. And I'm wasting your time now. And it all give it straight to you. See, it's in there now. Alright, so if I tighten the string, it should hold it in there. And that's how it is. So what happens when you pull your string, this pivots from side to side, just like that. See? And when it does that, it moves this backward and forward so that this bit makes contact with there, creating the circuit. Anyway, there's your little instruction. These are the screws to hold it to the ceiling. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to feed my wire back through. I'm going to break the bottom of this casing out so the wire feeds through there. As you can see there, it came out the side, so I'll have to double check on that actually to, no, the hole is big enough. I'm going to break that through, get the cable through, connect it to the ceiling, and then take it from there. Let's go do that. Okay, this is where I'm at the moment. I've got, let me just put this down on the floor there. There you go, I've put my casing back up. I've reconnected my blue wires, laid it up there kind of nice and tidy. If you notice this corner here, where is my screwdriver? Just there is broken off. That's because the screw, if you'd noticed when I was lining it up, it wasn't 100%. So the screw is kind of offset, so it's just cracked that way. That's okay. The main casing hasn't broken. Alright, I've put my earth in also. So now I'm going to put my two comms and my two L1s together, just like that, and put them in. So where they've got to go into here, right? So what I've done, if you notice on there, I've slackened the screw right out. So that's how the screw comes tightening, and I've slackened it out. Remember, anti-clockwise undo, clockwise do it up. So this has now got to go up just like that. So I need to connect my wires up. So let me do that and I'll get back to you. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, we're back again. Now, see, got my wires connected in there. Make sure your wires are securely in there and that you've tightened it up tight, yeah? You don't want no loose wires. Give it a little tug, make sure everything is secure. You see your screw holes there and there. What you want to do is turn it to the nearest direction to the connector, right? As in our case, it looks like it's going to be just like that, and that's where we're going to do it. And then you just push it up, just like that. It all lines up, tighten it up. Try not to twist it too much away from where the wires come in, because that will weaken it a little bit, I think. Then you get your screw, put it in there. Just, you might have to just turn it a little bit. I don't know how this one came out, but as you can see, it just screws back in. Something like that. Ah, there you go, push it through. See the hole? Line it up.
catch your screw. Obviously I'm using one hand, so I see you're getting this seconds of trying this Superman thing. So yeah. Okay, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. One other thing I'm gonna show you how to replace your pull cord. There you go, your light switch pull cord. Right, if we twist this around, you see the split there. If you push the cable up, it'll just come through the hole there. If I do the top one, maybe I can, maybe I can't. Let me try. It's kind of awkward because I've got the phone in one hand. We can see anything on. See, there it is, right? Just feed it through, tie a knot on it, pull it back down, feed it back inside there. That's it, job done. If I pull my switch, see the light's gone out, lights on, lights out. From tradespeople's tip, have a nice Christmas if you get this before Christmas. If not, have a nice life. People, got this to deal with next. Alright, see you later. Take care of yourself and each other. Laters! One more thing before I go. If you got to stand on something like I had standing on here, be careful you don't slip off of it. I almost did. Laters!